Hello students, welcome to the next part of our video. In this part, we will read spellings from page number 34. So, let us start. At first, look at the first word. The first word is towel. T-O-W-E-L, well. See here, W-E-L is not sounded so clearly well, not like that, well. Lightly you have to use towel. And towel means, towel means a thick piece of cloth which is used to wipe our wet body. Okay, that is when we get wet, that is called towel. Vowel. Well, W-E-L, well, vowel. Vowel means we know A, E, I, O, U. These 5 letters are called vowels. They are used to make any word. Okay, to make any word, we need to put one vowel. This is very important. Then, label. L-A-B-E-L, bell. Label. Label is a piece of paper which is attached to some object to say about that thing. Like whenever you go to shopping mall or market, you want to buy something, and by seeing the label you can find out what is there inside the packet, right? This is the meaning of label. Then model. M-O-M-O-D-E-L, del. Model is a small specimen of something original. Okay, and it is used to show you some example, like model of an aeroplane. Okay, if your teacher wants to show you how does an aeroplane look like, maybe he will show you a small kind of aeroplane. He or she cannot show you the actual aeroplane. Like at that time we need to use the small specimen of that thing. Okay, that is called model. Then tempt. T-E-M-P-T, tempt. See here, P is slightly pronounced. Tempt. Tempt means urge to do something, eager to do something. Like I'm tempted to see that movie. Okay, I'm tempted to see what is happening inside the room. That is called tempt. Then empty. Here also P is slightly pronounced. Empty. Empty means a place where you can find out nothing, which is not filled up. That is called empty. Then two different syllables, EMP, emp, and TYT. Then empties. EMP, emp, TIES, empties. Two different syllables. Empties is the plural form of empty. Okay, and see here, Y, in case of plural, Y is turned into IES. Okay, you have noticed the change. Then attempt. At, tempt, T-E-M-P-T. Here also P is slightly pronounced, not clearly pronounced. Attempt means trial. Attempt means trial or effort to do something, to finish some work. That is called attempt. Then silent. S-I, I is sounded here as I. S-I, lent, L-E-N-T, lent. Silent is adjective. Okay, silent. Like we can use this word in this way. The man is silent. That means the man is not talking. That is called silent. Then silence. Silence is the noun form of silent. Okay, S-I, lens, L-E-N-C-E, lens. This word you can use like this: there is silence in the room. Okay, silence should be used like this. This is the difference between silent and silence. Silent is adjective. In case of some person you can use that, and silence is the state. In case of some state you can use this word. Absent. Absent, A-C-N-T, sent. Absent is also the adjective. In case of some person or thing you can say that, like Rohan is absent in school today. You can use in this way. And absence, this is the noun form of absent. Ab, sense, A-C-N-C-E, sense. Okay, absence, two different syllables here. Absence should be used like this: the absence of Rohan makes his friend lonely. You can use this word in this way. Okay, now the next word is parcel. P-A-R, parcel, C-E-L, cell. Parcel, We know it's a thing which is wrapped up uh, so that we can send it by post to somewhere. That is called parcel. Prompt, Prompt. Here also P is slightly pronounced. Prompt. Prompt means encourage someone to say something or to do something. That is called prompt. Generally, encourage someone to say something, that is called prompt. Only one syllable. In case of tempt, we also found out one syllable, and in case of prompt also you can find one syllable. 10 pence. Ten, 10, one syllable. Pence, Pence, pence. See, 10 pence means 10 pennies. Um, in British, 10 pence means 10 paisa coin. That is called 10 pence. Then parent, parent, P-A-P, rent, R-E-N-T, rent. Parent, parent means father or mother, anyone. That is called parent. Like you know about parents meeting. Parents meeting, if your father comes, that is one of your parents, and if your mother comes, that is also called one of your parents. And if mother and father both comes, that is called parents. Okay, at that time you have to use s, and when there is no s, it means it is indicating father, either father or mother. This is the meaning of parent. So students, hope you have understood the meaning and the pronunciation. Now I am concluding here. Hope you have enjoyed the class. Thank you, students.